In Module 4, we're asked to read the uses and gratifications theory in the 21st century. It's written by Thomas E. Ruggiero, I don't really know how to say his last name, but he basically argues that uses and gratifications has always provided a cutting-edge theoretical approach in the initial stages of each new mass communications medium. That could be newspapers, radio, televisions, or even the internet. The internet experience has changed a lot since it first started out. Now users are able to perceive text, voice, pictures, animation, video, virtual reality, motion codes, and even smell. We were then asked to read Internet of Things, Challenges, Advances, and Applications, Chapter 1. And Chapter 1 talks about how machine-to-machine communications and even person-to-computer communications will be extended greatly, from everyday household objects to detecting earth tremors. And it says, everything from tires to toothbrushes will fall within communication range, heralding the dawn of a new era, one in which today's internet gives weight to tomorrow's Internet of Things. Electronics such as Arduino gave birth to millions of new ideas and projects, and Arduino is what we used in my coding class last semester, so that's kind of cool. It also talks about the 4 pillars of digital transformation, which happen to be cloud, mobility, big data, and social networking, and that is what the Internet of Things is based on. And then to go hand in hand with the article that we just read about the Internet of Things, Chapter 5 in our book is the Internet of Inhumane Things, which basically questions if the Internet will gradually make us forego our humanity and become very mechanical. The IoT works by embedding sensors in every object and virtually connecting them with everyone and everything. And then it deploys artificial intelligence, which will provide predictive analytics. And the IoT promises enormous cost savings through a future of greater sustainability and a circular economy where all resources are reused, repaired, or recycled. Obviously, the intentions are good. However, there are already so many negative side effects to the internet that we deal with today. So this chapter kind of just dives into what could happen with this. It says in the chapter that efficiency would likely trump humanity at every turn until we would eventually be governed by giant machines that are self-learning and literally feed off of our output until contribution is no longer needed from us. And at that point, we would be worth less than the technology that we have created. Chapter 6 is called Magic to Manic to Toxic, which basically talks about how it's not always a honeymoon with tech, and it might seem great and useful right now, but when you think about the price that's being paid tomorrow and for the rest of our lives, it's not looking great. This chapter talks about all the magic that is involved with technology, like all the apps that we have at our fingertips, and all the information that we have just a couple clicks away, and how, you know, it really seems like magic at first. But crucially, the cost of all this magic is falling, and it's really important. Just like a bit of legal drugs, the price and wide availability of a magic offering always has material impact on how fast and deep it spreads. What is the big deal? The big deal is that all of this has caused for technology addiction, overuse, and social awkwardness. And that is all things that we are facing now as a society and have been facing for a few years now. But the biggest deal is that exponential technology will soon trigger a chain of A-bomb challenges. And then they put out a quote from Albert Einstein, the quote being, "The human spirit must prevail over technology." In fact, 5 months before Albert Einstein died, he expressed his feelings about his role in the creation of the atomic bomb, saying that he made one great mistake in his life, and it was when he signed the letter to President Roosevelt recommending that atom bombs be made. In fact, I think it's almost, in a way, poetic how technology, which was supposed to bring people together in a new way of communicating when you're not with someone, how it actually creates a really big distance between people, because now people will sit at dinner and they won't talk to anyone, they will just sit on their phones. People are socially awkward and just afraid of social interactions now.